Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Scott is out there with Grant. Then there's Anderson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. And for Oakland, we've got Bender, Joel Embiid out there with Weber. Then it's Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. Jordan, the pass to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
Now here's Anderson. This one for 3. Bender with the rebound. Here's Jordan. Here's Embiid. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Check his screen on Jordan. Hardaway against Jordan. Grant kicks to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Embiid with the steal. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Hardaway against Johnson.
Chris Weber. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The Magic again can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Stolen by Grant. O'Neal on the wing. Guarded by Weber. O'Neal misses. Now Oakland with it. Here's Bender, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Oakland, Jonathan Bender.
The first one falls. A different look for Oakland. Wembanyama comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Wade in for Johnson. Second free throw, no good. Wade against Hardaway. Nice move. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Weber.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
Turner's checked in for Grant.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And there's the youth. Wade jumping out of the gym.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Turner passes to Hardaway. And it's Hardaway with the jam.
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
Here's Bender with the drive, and it's Bender slamming it down.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now here's Shep. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Wade. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Scott. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wade. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 8 points.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
Down low, here's Turner. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Now Oakland with it. Pass to Weber. Outside for Jordan. Wade outside. Back to Jordan. Here's Weber. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And that mid-range Jay of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fader on the way. Bender with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Jordan kicks to Wade. Jordan inside.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Hardaway. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Oakland on top, leading by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oakland.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So with Wade on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Starks is out there with Irving, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Green, and it's Gay in at the small forward. And there's John Starks on the assist from Gay.
Zero fear in John Starks' game. He is always in attack mode, taking it inside without thinking twice about it.
Now Armstrong. Anderson wide open. Oh, good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shots good by Green.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Orlando trails by 7. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
On the basket by Starks.
Well, I love the decisiveness of Starks, making things happen on offense.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Horace Grant, he's checked in for the Magic. Scott comes in for Armstrong. Here is Shaw. Covered by Starks. Pass to Rollins. And here is Grant. Here's Rollins. No scoring in this one. 5 to shoot. Shaw passes to Anderson. Over Irving. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Oakland. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Irving kicks to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Orlando trails by 8. Here is Shaw. Right wing. Anderson right side. Lock at 6. Here is Shaw. Covered by Starks. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, I think that was clearly a foul. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here is Shaw. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And defense makes an effort to stop Grant inside, but he gets physical right back and gets the whistle.
Hardaway's checked in for Anderson. Gay right side. And stolen by Scott. It's Hardaway with the drive. The kick out to Scott. Pass to Shaw. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Giannis outside. Orlando grabs the miss. There's 1:54 left here in the second, and he comes up with the deuce.
Quickness kills. Shaw showing you why.
Hits the mark, and Grant sends it back, and he recovers it. Irving passes to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
A different look for Oakland. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Wade in for John Starks. And a switcher also for Orlando. Armstrong's checked in. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Here's Hardaway. He's got 8. Grant on the wing. Guarded by Green. 6 to shoot. Scott against Gay. Nifty move. The shot is good off the backboard.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Wade gets the bucket.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
Orlando trails by 8. Armstrong passes to Hardaway. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
He's got such a good understanding of when to go after the steals. Excellent instincts defensively from Embiid there.
Hardaway with the bounce pass, and slam dunk by Rollins.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Yep, that one goes. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for Oakland.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Hardaway. He's got 8. And it's Orlando with another.
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
And so it's Oakland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points. Coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Magic. 8-point game. So on the floor for Orlando. We've got Hardaway. Grant is out there with Scott. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Anderson in at the 2. Hardaway, no good. So it's Oakland now. Here's Johnson. There's the drive. Weber kicks to Bender. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Scott is a steady role player, actually a little more than a role player. This guy is a lethal sharpshooter from deep and can really stretch the floor.
That's good from Scott. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Scott hits them both. Oakland leading by 6. Johnson inside. Guarded by Hardaway. A shot by Johnson, no good. O'Neal finds Anderson. Jordan against Hardaway. Over Jordan, and it's blocked by Jordan.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys.
Anderson with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Grant outside. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Good D by Jordan. Hardaway has gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for Oakland, Jonathan Bender. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Wade, he's checked in for Oakland. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Now here's Hardaway. 10 points for him. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Out to Wade. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Embiid finds Wade. Hardaway with the steal. Outside, Scott. The leaner inside. That's tipped.
Denying shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Right side, Hardaway. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Hardaway. After the basket by Oakland on the other end. To the middle, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. And the rejection by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Weber gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Hardaway. After Chris Webber scored. Here's O'Neal. Oakland grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Weber throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Orlando trails by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Anderson outside, and they get it. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. From down in the low post, it goes. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Hardaway. 10 points for him. Outside, Scott. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Anderson's got 6.
Boy, Anderson can really stroke that thing from behind the arc. When he's in rhythm, he lets it fly confident.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Wide open. Here's O'Neal, and the layup's good off the glass. O'Neal's got his 2nd basket of the game.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Jordan. Good D by Anderson. And so it's Oakland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Wade on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Irving. Sanders is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Starks in at the point. Orlando trails by 13. Here's Shaw. No good on that one. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Oakland. At one point, they led by 16. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Armstrong with it. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Clock is at 3. Here's Armstrong. Another miss by Orlando. Oakland leading by 15. Driving the lane.
For the fierce competitor, they don't want Starks to hold back. They want him in attack mode like on that possession.
Starks has gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oakland.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Shaw passes to Armstrong. Scott inside. He's against Gay. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Scott. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Oakland leading by 18. Outside, Antetokounmpo, and on the way from Irving for 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
How about Irving stretching out the defense, making the most of a rare trip behind the arc.
The Magic called timeout. Sanders checked in for Oakland. Johnson comes in for Starks. Then for the Magic. Anderson, he's checked in for Shaw. Hardaway is subbed in for Armstrong. Orlando trails by 21. Sweet move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Larry Sanders picks one up.
Boy, I'm not sure how the league adjusts to Shaquille O'Neal. This guy is so big, so strong, so forceful. Wow.
O'Neal hits them both. Oakland leading by 19. Here's Johnson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Shaq's got 7 rebounds in the game. Scott against Sanders. Scott the pass to O'Neal. Count it.
He's still young. Big personality for a big man. O'Neal. A bunch of fun to watch go to work inside.
And the basket by Johnson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Over Sanders. That's good from Shaq on the assist from Penny Hardaway. Shaq's got 6 in the quarter. Shaq's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Johnson kicks to Irving. It's blocked by Shaq.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Anderson. Scott the pass to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the Magic. A 3 from Anderson. And O'Neal is right there. Shaq's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Green dishes to Sanders. Johnson outside. Pass to Green. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Sanders sets the screen for Gay. No good on the triple. Now here is Hardaway. Anderson outside. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. The kick out to Anderson. And the 3 off target. Anderson against Irving. Good D by Anderson. Scott up top. Anderson finds Hardaway. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Third team foul.
That free throw missing.
Shooting for Penny Hardaway at the line for 2.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Here is Shaw. Pass to Hardaway. So it's Oakland picking up the win.
I'll take that win dominated.
Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know,
Or
this
Shaq,
game
you come back and
really
get
to be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helped, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.
Yeah, good fight and being here at home, no doubt.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture up. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him outside. Now he in the ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Catch it at the light, like ain't no light at the. You ain't big enough. Know them youngins mean business when they in that rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or the pick them up. I've been focused on this pay. Coming out retirement, the dead play. No man's with a he don't pay, I make him pay. I can start the day with what I made today. Probably won't admit it, but I paid away. Who else you know made all these millions and ain't signed no papers? Never made a statement. Wasn't there when we was rapping in the basement. They was throwing parties, we was the house party. We misbehaved, gotta keep an eye on my slim cause he shady. He ain't know what he was doing. I had to school teach you how to turn. I'm a tutor, how you jumping out of foreign pockets filled with all. I'm riding with a cougar, red and green Gucci sweater on, just like Freddy Krueger. Everybody around me family, we don't do recruiting. Everybody around me, ain't no telling who. Tell promoters book me, we gon' come and make a movie. All my friends got me riding with the. Got some on the way, told Brody. Went to and he lost, and they gave him all day. Collect card, pick it up, feel him smiling through the phone. Told me keep my feet on these till he come home. You know it's on. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture up. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him out. Now he in the ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up.
Money to make, thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day, can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine, need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride, turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time, I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new ever get to your head. Dress for the camera and again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today. Go away.